Hello and welcome back. I'm DuckNuck84 as always, and we're going to continue looking at the French tanks in World of Tanks. And today we are going to be looking at the D2, the son of the D1 fail tank. However, unlike the D1, the D2 is actually playable. Now, the D2 is going to be your first medium tank in the French line, so it's basically slightly bigger. However, as you can see from the armor, it hasn't really changed from the D1. Now, just like with the D1, depending on where you're going to land in the match, this is either going to be good or this is going to be bad. If you get at the bottom of the matches, your armor is pretty much going to do nothing. When you get to the middle to the top, you're going to be able to shrug off some damage. And one good thing you do have going for you is, unlike the D1, you do have some slopage on your tank, which will cause some ricochets. However, unlike the D1, the D2 is a pretty big target, as you can see. So you're going to be having a lot of people able to shoot at you just because of your size. And, you know, you do have the same weaknesses you had in the D1, namely large areas that are easy targets. Basically, again, the viewport, you have this guy right here, which is basically aesthetics because it can't shoot. And, of course, the viewports on the turret and engine back here is also a pretty good weakness. If you're, well, it's not good weakness if you're in it, but if you're fighting in D2, good place to shoot is back there as well. However, one good thing is that although you're a large target, your high elevation will allow you to shoot over some hills, you know, so without exposing a lot of your tank. But then again, like I said, you also are a big target to shoot at. Now, the D2 when you start out is basically overloaded as it is, so the first thing you're probably going to want to research is going to be the suspension. It's pretty, I think it only needs like 300 or so XP to research, but once you equip that, you'll be able to equip the rest of the equipment as you research it. Now, unfortunately, the D2 carries over with the SA-34 fail gun from the D1, which, as you've seen, basically does nothing against Tier 2s and Tier 3 tanks. Now, because you're going to be facing Tier 5 tanks, you want to basically get rid of this as fast as you can. Until you can unlock the SA-35, which is the gun we talked about on the AMX-38 here, although if you've played the AMX-38, you already have it unlocked and you should just be able to buy it. But if you haven't, you want to unlock this as soon as you can after the suspension. But being you start out with the 34, I would probably recommend going to the old standby of the 25mm cannon, because at least then you'll get some penetrating shots, although you won't be doing much damage. Now, the D2 is kind of a little bit of a funny animal, as, like I said, it really depends, of course, this has kind of been true for all French tanks, where you land in the match. Now, if you're at the top tank, you can do really well in this tank, as most of the Tier 3 tanks will not be able to do much damage to you, and you can either get ricochets or they'll do minimal damage and you'll be able to outshoot them. However, like I said, that really only holds true if once you've basically upgraded the tank, you want to get the D2 APX4 turret, which adds a little bit of armor to your turret all around, which is pretty good, although it does make you a little bit of a bigger target and makes your back hatch a bigger target. However, once you have the what's it called again? Was it APX4 turret? You are able to equip the SA-37 cannon, which is a really good gun for Tier 3. Basically, anything Tier 3 and below, you're basically going to be able to shred. And with its high rate of fire, it can do a lot of damage. However, it actually reloads faster than the aiming reticle can reach its max, so although you can put a lot of fire out, you are probably not going to be as accurate if you fire it at its top speed. You're basically still, if you can, want to, let the aiming reticle go to its smallest size before you take your shots. But if you're really close range, you can unload a lot of damage really fast. And at 66 penetration, you can do a lot of damage. However, again, because you're a tier 3, you are going to be getting into matches with 5s and 4s. And while this gun is good for the tier 3 and below, and you can still do some damage to tier 4s, however, you do have to watch out for such tanks as the Matilda and some of the other heavy armored tanks from the other tiers. If you get into matches where you have KVs or other heavy tanks, you want to get as far away as possible as you can, because they will be able to shred through your armor easily. So if you find yourself, going up against heavies, hopefully you have support, because you're going to be pretty much almost one-shotted or two-shotted real fast. And usually if you do get into the matches with the heavies, you're going to be towards the bottom, so you really want to lay the tank as a support tank, basically picking off either incoming scout tanks, although, again, like the other French tanks, you have a slow turret traverse, so some of the faster tanks will be able to run circles around you. And also, as a side note, you do have speed, once again, just like the D1 is not great. It's better than the D1. You can get about 26 to 27, so you do have a little bit of mobility, but still it's not great. Anyway, back to, like I was saying, with the heavy tanks. I would usually play this if you get into a match where you're at the bottom, is play this as a support tank. Basically, like I said, either attack the smaller light tanks coming in that are doing scouting for the artillery if you can, or if you end up rolling with the heavies, act as a support for the heavies and basically take out the smaller tanks or the medium tanks that will be able to run circles around them. That way, you can try to maybe do some damage, and hopefully if you do run into a heavy, the heavy will, on the enemy side, will prioritize attacking the other heavies instead of you. But, it's a 50-50 shot, because a lot of times they'll look at you and think you're an easy target and focus on you. But hopefully, at least if that happens, maybe you can draw fire away from the heavies that will win the match for your team. Anyway, like I said, so, we're going to be looking at the top gun and top turret right here in the matches, because we've already looked at the SA-35 on the AMX, and, it plays pretty much the same as it's going on the AMX. Except also on the D2 you have a little bit better traverse than you did on the AMX, so that's really, I think, the only difference you'd see. But other than that, it performs pretty much exactly the same. Like the D1, again, you could play it a lot like you do the AMX, although, like I said, you're a bigger target. The only difference really is, again, you don't have the 60 armor you do on the front of the AMX. So we're going to look, like I said, at the top turret and gun. And as for equipment on the tank, once again, depending on if this is going to be a keeper or not, if you're going to put equipment on it, for the higher ups, binoculars probably aren't very good, since you're not going to be wanting to sit around too much. Coated optics or gun laying device. Gun laying devices are really good with the top tier, because once again, the gun reloads really fast already, and adding a 10% aim speed will help that out a little bit, where it reloads before it's able to properly aim. Spall liner might be good again, because you do have some armor, but you are an artillery magnet just because of your size. And I don't know, I've never really had a problem with ammo rack durability on this one, but if you find yourself getting ammo racked a lot, that's well. And of course, early on, you can do vents to help your crew out. Camo net, really not going to help you with this tank just because of the size, and once again, you're not really wanting to be a sniper with it. And so yeah, I think that's pretty much it. This one, again, I wouldn't bother with getting fuel for this one, just because the payoff's not really going to be that big of a difference. You could go with the fire extinguisher, but I've always been 50-50 on that. When I equip them, I never need them. When I don't, sometimes I need them. But this tank, I've really never had a problem with getting it caught on fire. Anyway, let's get into... Yeah, make sure I have that. Yep, so let's get into a match and see how we do. Let's see. Okay, we're towards the bottom, so we're going to want to watch out for the Churchills, of course, the KVs. M4 could do a lot of damage to us because it's probably equipped with the howitzer. Same thing with the tank destroyers, but the Panzer IIs, 3s, and the T-48s should be good targets for us. Well, if we can get there, because like I said, the tank won't be too fast. Let's see what we do.
Time to roll out.
But hey, at least if our tank breaks down, we have our sleeping bags on the back of the tank, so at least we won't be out in the cold when we die, or our tank breaks down. Let's see, we're going to go with the Lee here. As you can see, we're getting about 22, 23. I think on some of the other terrain you can get up to about 26. At least I think I have. But still not great, but loads better than the D1. Unfortunately, on this type of map, I might not get to the action in time. Scouts going over there. You know, although, like I said, the gun you have won't do much damage against the heavies. You still might be able to get some shots in if you can somehow flank them, but with your speed, that's really going to be hard. And you really are going to just have to hope that the guys are going after someone else and just don't pay attention to you while you do that. Ooh, someone just got ammo rack there. Nothing more satisfying than doing an ammo rack hit. Oh, we got the...
We didn't even
KV's there.
We're immobilized. We didn't even
Get out of the way. That KV is going to kill us.
We're done for. Everyone get out.
Well, like I said, I knew that was going to happen if we ran to heavies, and we got killed by the tank destroyer there. Well, that wasn't too much of a match. Yeah, it looks like we're not doing good all around. We had our tank destroyer, one of our tier 4s taken out, our scout and me, of course, and they've had really only their low tanks taken out. Not too good. And I think we're going to get killed here. Thunder Fox sneaking up over here, and Major Dan is going to... Yep, he missed there. One thing about the M4 with that howitzer is, although it doesn't have great penetration, I think it only has 64, it will do a ton of damage if it does hit you. And yep, there goes Dan.
We can only talk locally.
Until he's hiding there.
Track repaired. Drive on. The radio is hit. We can't raise anyone outside this area.
Dr. Who took out Thunder Fox, so that's good, but we got Wolf there in a second Lee. And he's just going to get circled by DD65 there. Although I don't think DD65 can do any damage to him. Got that there. What are our heavies doing? Our one heavy. Coming up behind there. JD. There's JD, and he's in a light scout. They won't be able to do anything to the heavies. But let's see. Ghost, I think, is going to get killed. Nope, he might be able to take out... yeah, he took out the tank destroyer there. Although they're on our base, so they're going to capture it. That was a good shot, I think, from our artillery there. Nope, our artillery's dead. Never mind. But whoever killed him, that was a good shot. I'm only thinking that's on our team. I don't know why I was thinking that that was the enemy. Yep, we lost that one. They mopped the floor with us. I don't even think I got one shot off. Well, that wasn't a good start. But let's try this again. Here we go. Now, the other thing, again, you know, like I always say with gold rounds, you can actually do decent with gold rounds on this, but once again, they're pretty expensive for, you know, either using gold or the credits. So, unless you have a lot of credits to burn again, you know, it's up to you. Being this is the same turret you're going to have on the gun on the next tank, I would probably maybe wait till you get to the next tier to use gold rounds, because even in tier 5 you're going to have trouble with some gold rounds unless you're really careful, and most of the lower level tanks you'll be able to penetrate with the regular rounds. Well, we're at the top tank, so that might be good for us, might be bad depending on how the rest of the team does, or I do today, but let's see. Once again, we're over here, so we're going to go on the road. But hopefully we can get someone to do some scouting for us. Because once again, view range isn't great on this tank. Better than D1 still, but driving blind is better than driving the D1. Come on, Simon, let's do some scouting for me. Still have to be careful of the martyr over there on the other team, Jabski, because he'll be able to do a lot of damage to us. Simon, don't sit there. Ooh, good shot there. There we go. As you can see right there, fast reload. And like I said, it almost reloaded before I could aim properly. Come on, don't get in my way. I missed there.
Critical hit.
Shot there.
Ricochet. Penetration.
Shot.
Enemy is hit.
Don't want to stay here too long because then I'll be a target for their artillery. Don't have a shot there. And okay, he's dead. Keep going. TD's over there. Where's the rest of the team? Simon. Simon's still sitting there. If I'm scouting, that's not good. Because we need them to scout the TDs for me. Although, I don't have a shot there. Who got a shot? Still have to be careful. TDs are going to eat us alive if they can get a lock on us. Hiding behind his comm right there. That was actually why I couldn't get any shots on him.
Critical hit.
I didn't get a shot. Shot low. Okay, who's shooting at me here? Getting shot, I think, from one of the TDs. Nope, there's my white there, I think. Good shot there. Two kills, not bad. I've done better, but had a couple of bad shots in there. Okay.
Enemy is hit.
He got killed there. And let's see where the rest of them are. Actually, we might just capture their base. See, this is a map where your height will actually help you some, like I said, because you'll be able to shoot over the hills. I stopped before I could shoot.
Penetration.
But, you know, you'll be able to maybe get to that rise over here and just, you know, expose your turret to shoot over it. Or even the brim here on the train tracks. I don't know where that guy is. I think I'll just capture the base. Well, if I can get there. Nope. He's over there on the other side of the tracks. I'm not going to bother going after him. But as you can see, once again, like I said, turret traverse, kind of slow. Turning's not bad, but not great either. Let's see, Master Gunner Badge. Let's see how I did. 19 shots, 12 direct hits, 11 penetrations. So as you can see, gun does pretty good when you're at the top. Let's make sure we're reloaded. And we're going to another one. And as you saw, you know, I took a couple of hits, but most of them were ricocheted just because of the angle. So that front armor with the angle will help some. Let's see what we get in our next match. And I'm at the bottom. This could be a tricky one. So I'm at the bottom where it's an encounter battle, so we're going to be fighting over the flag over there in King of the Hill type game. This one, I think I might play this where I stay back on top of the ridge here and shoot downwards instead of trying to rush the hill, just because the heavies usually in this type are going to go for going around the ridge in the back, but it's just with my speed I'm not going to be able to keep up with them since they started, you know, over there. So I think I'm just going to play defense on this one. See how we do. But anyway, like I was saying, as you can see, it does have a decent turning, but your slow turret traverse will hinder you somewhat. See if we can help over here. Don't got a shot. He goes up there. Nope, he's going to go down. Ooh, that was a good shot from whoever shot him there. I'll get behind Staff Sarge here because I think I'm tall enough that I can shoot over him a little bit. Nope, come on. You want to go down? Yes, you do. Darn, he's actually smart. Maybe I can get a shot on him over there. Ooh, good shot.
Enemy is hit.
A couple of good shots there. Just need to watch out for those tier 5s, though. I don't know where they are. I missed again. Those were some bad shots. Ooh, I'm getting shot. Back up. Actually not doing too bad. We took out most of their tier 5s. Go KV. A shot here? No, I don't. Got a shot there. I'm surprised they haven't rushed for the flag here and try to hide behind the rocks like usually these games go. Come on, come out, wherever you are. Let's see. If he goes back, I might have a shot, but no, he's going to go forward. Tilde there. Not going to be able to do much. That's the thing. I play the Matilda 2 when I play British tanks, and it is a beast when it comes to armor. Let's see. Got a shot there on Staff Sergeant. Hey, wait, wasn't Simon over there in our last match? I can't remember. Oh. Yeah, we'll let someone else take care of him because, nope, good shot by Rocky there. Let's go down now because I think we got this. Either that or I'm going to be the only one going down and I'll get killed. No shots. What we got up here? Ooh, that was a good shot from whoever shot that there. Let's see if I can go after the light tank. If I can get there once again. Come on, I can do it. Just gonna watch out for their TD, because I don't know where that guy is, but nope, not gonna be able to get up there. Gonna have to go around. Oh man!
This vehicle has had it.
Like I said, I had to watch out for their TD, and I wasn't watching out. But what are you going to do? Heads are going to heads. Let's see. I don't know what our Matilda's still doing over there. Come on, guys. Get off that there.
We've lost a track.
Simon, what are you doing? That was not a smart move. Looks like Can You Hear Me Now is hiding there trying to not get hit by the artillery. Come on. Let's capture the flag, guys. Well, it looks like Hare here is going to scout their artillery. So they usually hide right up there. I'm surprised he's not over there. Although I'm sure he might be over there. Okay, someone finally took the base over there. Our artillery's doing a good job of hiding. There's the tank destroyer. Just going after him. Alex there. You know, that's the funny thing is I like the Matilda, but I think it's actually might be slower than the D1. Ooh, good shot there. Now if we could just find out where that artillery is. But again, unlike the D1, the Matilda actually has a gun that can actually work most of the time. So our Stoops going there. Yeah, all our TDs capture the base instead of, you know, having actually... No, I can't complain. They have shots on stuff, but I think they held back a little too long. Where is that artillery? Wow, he was way over there. Whew, missed. Come on, you got a better shot than that. He's booking it out of there. Although he won't be able to outrun the T3 there. Ooh, someone shot him. Well, wasn't too bad. I mean, I still got knocked out. But let's see how we did again. I only fired 9 shots, 2 direct hits. I had a lot of misses on that. Like I said, that's the one thing with this gun, is that it reloads faster than when, you know, than the aiming rifle can get to its max. Or actually, I guess minimum. Let's do one more match, because these matches have kind of been, fortunately, maybe not the most, you know, I won't say entertaining, hopefully, but there hasn't been anything really big happening. Well, we got a middle one here. Let's see how we do. It's Amex 40 over there. And of course, the other thing you'll notice is once you get your crew to 100 is when the reload time will really kick in, and you'll need to, again, place your shots if you can. But I think my crew's only about 83 because I haven't, although I like the D2, I needed to make room to get other tanks since I wasn't playing it as much as some of my other ones. But like I said, it can be pretty fun to play. You know, and you might have it as a keeper if you find it fun. Like I said, also again, the other thing, kind of like with the Hotchkiss, is that with some of the other tanks that have been added in, it doesn't dominate as much as it used to again. Thanks for the push there. Either that or he's just a really bad driver. Let's see. A good mix of lights going over here. I'm not even going to try to go up the hill again. Speed going to be the issue. No shot over there. Might be able to get a shot here. Oh!
Enemy armor is hit. Critical hit.
Don't have any good shots. Although I did get a good shot on that guy. Need to be careful because that tank's sure be able to do some damage. Ooh, good shot there. Let's see if I can get another one in. One more.
Enemy is hit.
Ooh, got him there.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
Running into a rock there. That's not going to help me move. Okay. I think we're good here. Just have to hope that no more guys come around here. I can flank these two guys here. But that might be tricky. Just again, it's really hard to flank in this tank just because of the speed. You have to hope that your other guys can hold off while you can get in position. And looks like I might be able to.
Penetration. Enemy is hit. One of our tracks is damaged.
Come on, one more shot. Ooh, that was close. Although actually really didn't do any damage on me. With him was the mighty duck over there, which we'll get into in the next tier, as it is the successor to the AMX-38. Up the hill we go. Oh, didn't see him there. Oh crap, it's a Matilda. Hetzer, take care of him. I'll distract him, but
That one didn't go through.
my gun will not do anything to the head, not the
We
Hetzer,
didn't penetrate their
the
armor.
Matilda there.
We didn't even scratch them. We didn't penetrate their armor.
Come on, I can only distract him for so
We
long.
didn't even scratch them.
Ooh, got a good shot there.
We didn't penetrate their armor. That one didn't go through.
Come on.
Ricochet.
So Matildas are nightmares
We
sometimes.
didn't even scratch them. We didn't even scratch them. We didn't penetrate
Look at all
their
those
armor.
bounces.
That one didn't go through.
Okay. Good on Ironclad there. Enough people distracting him that he was able to take the shot. That's good teamwork there. And there's the duck on our team. Oh, I forgot that they had ever heavy. That's the new one they just added into the patch that was released, what was it, yesterday or the day before, 8.9. Added in a new heavy for the Germans, which is what JJJ there is driving. Haven't tried it out myself, but might give it a go after I think I haven't tried. Yeah, there's the reason I haven't tried is because I have to go back and play another tank so I can XP it out to research it. But I'm doing that, so I might give that a try. Because if I want to go to the Panther line on the German tanks, I have to go with that guy there now. Well, looks like we won this one. Again, got 2 kills. Not dominating, but helping out the team there. Probably gave the Matilda cool-headed just because of all the ricochets. Let's check that out. 26, only 9 penetration. Again, because I shot the Matilda a lot, but let's see. Yep, cool-headed. Thought that was he was going to get that just because of the number of ricochets he got off of me. Well, there you have it, the D2, not a fail tank. If you play it right and you have a good team with you, you'll be able to do some damage or distract the enemy long enough to hopefully allow your team to win. Once again, like I said, you know, has a good gun on it and good armor on the turret, but make sure you don't get into battles with heavies or Matildas, because you'll be ricocheting all over the place. So that pretty much does it for the Tier 3 French tanks. Going to be moving on to the Tier 4 next, which is going to be the AMX 40, also known as the, was it 40 or 41? I can't remember. Anyway, the AMX successor, which is also known as the Duck, and we are going to move from the first medium, which was the D2 we just went through, and go to the B1, the first heavy tank you can get in the game, and also the earliest. So, until then.